Today's guest is one of my friends. He's an amazing human and his streams are fun to watch. He mostly focuses on phasmophobia, but he also does variety streams sometimes, focusing more on like horror variety mostly. We're gonna dive into more lore about the channel, how he got on Twitch, what he likes to play the most, and more. Please welcome Dreamer, or known on Twitch as HpXDreamer, to this new episode of Twitch Tea Time.
Hey there, Lucy. Thanks for having me, mate. It's a pleasure to be here. Thanks for having me on the show. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous.
To all of you listening, I hope you enjoy this episode, whatever you're doing. Let's get started. The first thing I ask my guests is, how are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I could use a nap. It's been a long day at work, but I'm feeling pretty good right now, mate. I've got a coffee. I'm sitting down relaxing. Kids are in bed, so I'm feeling good.
That's good. Can you tell me about how you discovered Twitch, how you decided to become a streamer, and a little bit about the channel, please?
Yeah, of course I can. So I first discovered Twitch. I just decided to jump on and have a bit of a browse at the channels that were streaming. I didn't really kind of know what games to check out, to be honest with you. But then I had some friends get into phasmophobia, so I was like, I'll just do a bit of channel surfing through that category and see who I come across. And I did come across a channel by the name of Judge Great Gaming, who's now Judge Great now. And yeah, he really inspired me with his phasmophobia gameplay and just teach me Twitch etiquette, basically, because I was a freshie coming into the Twitch space, so I didn't know kind of like what to say or how to interact or what not to say or what not. I also played World of Warcraft. I was pretty heavily into that game. Our guild was attempting mythic runs on raids, which is like the highest difficulty content that you can get in the game. And I decided to start Twitch streaming to show the guild, or so the guild had something to watch. If they were benched or if they wanted to have my stream pulled up so they could see kind of like my POV of the fights. Then they could see how I ran it, which was pretty cool. Mm-hmm. So I've got some super long followers in there because I was streaming World of Warcraft long before I started streaming Phasmophobia, so it was quite slow and stagnant at that time, but I wasn't really looking to build the channel. I was just streaming for the guildies.
I wasn't expecting you to say that, honestly. Of all the games.
Yeah, I love it. I wish I had the time to play today World of Warcraft. I spent a lot of my life on that game. But yeah, I sadly don't have the time these days, so I can't revisit it as much as I'd love to.
Can you tell me where the username HpXDreamer came from? And what does HP stand for? And what is the X for?
Certainly. So basically, I used to do Call of Duty tournaments back in the day. Back in the Call of Duty heyday with Ghosts and Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare 2, Ghosts 3, I'm fairly certain as well. And we used to play tournaments. So basically, we had a clan called, I don't know if you want to censor it out, but it was called Horny Pride. And then later on, when we started getting into a bit more competitive gameplay, this transitioned into HpX. And the HpX stands for Hyper Paradox Gaming.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So basically, it's not really like an established kind of person, like a optic gaming or phase or anything like that. It was just the beginnings, and the competitive gameplay didn't really kind of move on forward, but I decided that I wanted to try and like maybe revive it for any of like my friends that wanted to come back and try and maybe get into that space, that I can have the HpX clan tag there kind of ready to go, and anybody that wanted to step in and take on the HpX name was welcome to do so from our old clan, but like nobody had really kind of done anything like that, so I'm sitting here kind of with the HpX name, but I don't mind repping it. I'd like to perhaps change my name in the future sometime, but the name I want is currently taken, which is obviously a given. But yeah, I don't know. I don't mind the HpXDreamer name. I've still got to go off on a tangent and you know, blab on a little bit more. We've got I do have a friend who I'm in a business venture with at the moment, which probably isn't appealing to everybody. But we are looking into, well, we've completed it now. We're doing a cryptocurrency venture basically. So I don't really let anybody on stream kind of know that, because I'm not really interested in anybody on stream, you know, being compelled to go and have a look at anything like that, because I know it's not everybody's cup of tea. But you know, we're having a bit of fun making a token and seeing where we can go with it, and yeah.
So what's the username that you wanted?
I just want to be Dreamer. That's what I want to be. I want to be Dreamer. It's quite simplistic. I don't want much. The account's been inactive for quite a few years now. Just the plain old Dreamer. So I was kind of hoping that, you know, one day maybe if I made it to Twitch partner, I'm pretty sure they give you the opportunity for a name change, and they may give you the opportunity to try and claim a name that's on an inactive user profile. But I'm not too sure how that operates. It's just kind of what I've heard from a person who's, I think, done something like that. Like they give you a name change or something, I forget what the word is, an opportunity like that, I suppose. So I was interested to see if we could give it a red hot crack.
How did you decide on what content you're going to be streaming? And I know you told me in the beginning you did a little bit of like World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
How did it shift into horror games?
How did I shift to horror games? Well, I drew a lot of my inspiration from Judge Grey. I really enjoyed watching him play Phasmophobia and him interact with the community. And to be honest with you, I just loved the scary games. I was absolutely, I don't know, I was petrified from them. I just get scared really easy, and sometimes my viewers kind of loved watching that, watching me be scared, and I don't know, it's kind of a bit cringe, I suppose, but like, and then I'll put extra things in there to like make me even more scared. So I'll put like the Dixper interaction tool in there to, so people can send additional jump scares to the stream. And I don't know, I really like the opportunity it's provided to interact with the stream as well. I feel like it was a game, Phasmophobia especially, I feel like it's a game where I could interact easily with the stream, but you know, still have some gameplay there. Like it was easy to play the game and interact with stream at the same time. You get what I mean? That's where I was just comfortable. Like the game's kind of second nature to me now, so I can walk around the house and swap out equipment and kind of do a ghost hunt, but like concentrate on my chat as well at the same time and interact with them. And that's what they love, because what's the point of streaming if you're not going to be interacting with your community?
What are the limits regarding your chat? Like what's allowed, what isn't, what would get someone banned or have their message deleted? Besides bots and graphics artists, what's the big no-no, what's allowed, what isn't?
I don't condone, obviously, abusive language toward other chatters. I don't like any form of bullying whatsoever. We do enjoy a bit of cheeky banter. So, you know, sometimes the chat can perhaps get a little bit, I suppose, R-rated, but I do have my 18 plus tag there for a reason. Generally, we don't really talk about age in chat for that reason, hoping that everybody can be mature. But yeah, really no bullying toward other people, you know, no derogatory comments, no abusive comments, because none of that's really, except if it's directed toward me, I suppose, which it is half the time. You know, I can take a joke, but obviously I know when a joke's taken too far.
Yeah, but friendly heckling or just like friendly joking around that's directed towards you is okay, I reckon. And if you know the person, that's even more okay. For example, like, oh, he died, skill issue, or like, haha, like these friendly, non-malicious things, you know?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. We can take that on the chin. I understand that's kind of some of the flack you cop as a streamer, but we definitely know when a joke's taken too far, and we can, you know, put a stop to it or put the foot down and put on the dad voice and, you know, enough.
So how many hours per day or week in general do you spend on Twitch, not only streaming?
How many hours do I spend on Twitch? Not as much as I'd like to. I would really love to be able to jump on and spend more time with other friends that stream. I probably spend maybe on average, I know it's not much, probably maybe 2 or 3 hours watching friends. I know it's not too much. I do spend a lot of my time lurking. I've got my home PC running constantly, where I pull my lurk tabs up, and I've even got a new tool which I implemented recently where I can just type into my Twitch chat box when I'm at work, and it will pull a tab up at home, and it'll lurk in my friend's stream. So if I see somebody streaming that I really want to lurk in their channel, I don't have to go home and tab them up. I can't keep them on my phone. Obviously, when I'm at work, I work a retail job, so I just type it into my Twitch chat box on my mobile app, and it pulls up my tab at home on them. So I'm a serial lurker. I would love to interact more, but I just don't get the time. I'm spread really thin.
Yeah, especially with family and kids. I understand the hassle as it gets harder on kids. Well, when kids are around, you know.
Yeah, once everything calms down in the household, I should be able to get out and spend more time on the computer and spend more time with my Twitch friends. I've got basically a toddler at home and one that's an up and coming toddler, so it's pretty chaotic in the household at the moment. So once they, are off to school and they can go to bed themselves and stuff, then, I should be able to jump out here and, be able to hang out a bit more.
So to the new people out there who are considering streaming or have just started streaming, what's one advice you want to give them?
Contrary to what I was just saying, networking, I believe, is key. So as much as I don't do it, or lack thereof these days due to family commitments that have popped up after I started my streaming venture, I would recommend getting out there and just hanging out and making good friends. I believe that would be the fastest way to growth on your channel. Just go out there and make friends, and not friends for an end goal. Make friends that you want to hang out with, that you gel with, that you connect with, and you want to legitimately hang out with them. That's the best way of networking. People will recognize you in their streams and may eventually come over and hang out with you as well.
Alright, we're gonna head into segment 2 now, which is kind of like a lightning round / pop quiz about you.
Yeah.
Do you mind telling me and the listeners what's one thing you do as a daily routine and now has become regular? Like, for example, something you recently picked up on?
Oh, so not like my daily work routine or anything like that?
Oh, no. I wanted to change it up a bit this time.
No, that's fine. Daily routine, hey? I've recently started getting into an app called Headway, actually. And when I'm cooking dinner, when I get home from work, I like to put that app on and listen to it. Basically what it is, it's book summaries. So you get like all these interesting books like Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Atomic Habits and stuff like that. And they're like really good, interesting books that provide lots of knowledge that you can just listen to in easy chapter summaries. I just chuck my headphones in and listen to that while I'm cooking dinner, and that knocks it off the list. So yeah, that's becoming a routine because it's got to become a routine. It's important for self-improvement as well. So
if you were to be any object or creature, real or fictional, what would you be and why?
Oh, that's a very interesting question. Object as well. Object or creature. Wow. I would love to have the opportunity to fly. I would love to be like an eagle. That way I wouldn't really be bird of prey. But I'd be able to, soar up there in the sky and have a freaking great time doing it. I believe that's what I'd like to be. If I had the opportunity to do anything, I'd love to be an eagle.
What's your biggest pet peeve?
My biggest pet peeve? Wow. I'm a pretty easygoing guy, I suppose. My biggest pet peeve, I don't want to sound rude or anything. Sometimes my social battery runs out, and when I want to relax and people are talking to me, especially like kind of at work, I suppose, when I'm on my lunch break and I'm like looking at my phone, just trying to, forget about all the angry customers I just served or something, I want to be left alone. So just don't talk to me. I don't know. It's tricky. I've never really thought about, I don't know if that's really a pet peeve. That's probably just me being an ass, I suppose.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, you do?
I work at a radio here where I am, and sometimes I feel like I just want to isolate myself from everyone. Especially, well, it's easier for me to do that because I have afternoon shifts, and there's hardly anyone around, like not that many people as there is in the morning, I just stand up, close the door, turn the AC or heater on, depends on the season, and just work away. Do my stuff, continue watching Twitch,
Yeah, you agree. Sometimes I go and sit in the office because that's an easier way to get away from them.
What's one thing you cannot live without?
One thing I can't live without? Well, now it would definitely be my family. 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's life-changing. I don't think I'd be able to live without my girls now. I don't know. I mean, I suppose you'd make a way, and I say that now, but one thing I wouldn't be able to live without, would probably be chocolate. Oh, I can live without chocolate. I don't know. I'm tricking you, but I'll tell you what, mate. I don't know. I don't know how people do it. I've met people that don't like chocolate, and I'm just like, how?
Oh, wow.
How do you even survive? Get through the day. I've got to have at least one bit a day, otherwise, I don't know, it's going to be a pretty grim day.
What's one thing you spend a lot of money on besides games?
Whoa, music production. I'm an amateur, but I'll tell you what, I've got some serious gas, which is gear acquisition syndrome. I like buying lots of expensive stuff for music production, and I'll tell you what, it doesn't make me any better, but it looks cool. I recently bought a RC505 Mark II loop station, which is it's a fancy name for a looper, I suppose, which loops all my sounds on my computer. And it's amazing. I love playing with it.
I didn't know that. It sounds nice. I make music myself, and I dabbled with AI lately.
Yeah, AI is good fun.
Yeah.
It's good fun, but it doesn't feel the same as making it yourself.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, but still, if no one's available to just help out by simply providing vocals or just because I can't sing. I mostly make music, as I said, production, write and do everything from A to Z. And I've been asking my friends here to record on the first album, the debut one. And now that the Sophomore album is out, it's different because none of them are available. And the only person that knows my creative vision, we don't talk anymore. Former best friend, sadly. And all I had was AI, so that helped out a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a powerful tool, and it's getting so good now, the AI.
Since we spoke about money, what would you do with $1 million?
What would I do with $1 million? Well, I would have to buy my house, a comfortable house that's big enough. It doesn't have to be a mansion. I'm looking, it depends where you're living, I suppose. Up here, probably maybe $600,000 worth of a house, decent 4-bedroom, 5-bedroom house or something like that. Up where I am, in the city, probably wouldn't even come close to, you'd probably be spending $2 million. I would definitely set up a very comfortable place to live. I would make sure we've got the family car, and then I'd probably just invest the rest, to be honest with you. I wouldn't chuck it in a savings account. I'd like to invest it somewhere. And
since we spoke about music too, what's your all-time favorite song?
What's my favorite song of all time? That is very, very, it's ever-changing. But my favorite song of all time, would have to be, I know there's one in my liked playlist on Spotify. Shine On You Crazy Diamond by Pink Floyd, probably. It would have to be. I would listen to that song on repeat if I traveled to the moon, I reckon.
Mine would be Midnight City by M83. If you ever played GTA, you'd probably hear it on the radio when you put non-stop pop.
I don't recall that song actually, but I'll have to have a listen to it.
I'm sure you'd recognize it if you heard it.
I probably will, eh?
Yeah.
I probably will.
So if you had one special superpower, what would it be and how would you use it?
Very good question. Again, if I wasn't going to become an eagle, I would probably like to fly. I would just love to fly. I used to have dreams about flying all the time. I would love to just be able to zip up into the sky and go somewhere. I would love to be able to fly.
If you had the chance to switch lives with one celebrity from today for just a day, who would it be and what would you do?
For just a day, one celebrity. Wow. Golly. I don't know. Probably like, to be honest,
You can always skip,
yeah, can I come back to it? I'll put a little bit more of a...
No.
Put a bit more of a...
but once you skip, it's gone.
I'll
worries.
skip it. I'll
No
skip
worries.
it.
So which of these three things would you give up? Money, love, gaming.
I could give up gaming. I couldn't give up money and I couldn't give up love.
So the following are food-related questions. What's your favorite drink of choice if you decided that you wanted to have an alcoholic drink? And what's your favorite drink of choice if you decided that you wanted something non-alcoholic?
If I decided to have an alcoholic drink, at the moment, I like my Captain Morgan's, the spiced rum. If it had to be non-alcoholic, I like a bottle of vanilla Coke. I love that. My preference would probably go vanilla Coke, Pepsi, and then normal Coke.
I would take a cherry cola any day.
Yeah, okay. We don't have much of that around these days here. We used to.
What's the weirdest food you've ever had?
The weirdest food I've ever had. Trying to think. I just had weird food on my Fijian holiday, but I couldn't tell you what it was called. It was on Indian night. It was in a curry. I'll tell you what, mate. Nah, I couldn't tell you what it was. It was like, nah. The weirdest food I've probably eaten would be over there, but I'll tell you what, it was so full of bones and small bones, it felt weird eating it. Like, you had to spit out bones constantly. It was just like in their lamb ragu or something. It's like they didn't know how to take the bones out, or they just cooked a whole animal in there or something, just minced it up. I don't know, but it was just weird. I'd never had that before. I've eaten lots of things, and that I've never really had to do in my life. So that's weird to me, but I've never eaten an insect, a bug, or anything. Oh, actually, worms, sorry. Worms.
Oh my god.
I used to eat worms as a kid, yeah.
Oh my god.
That's probably the weirdest thing.
Oh my god, I never expected that. Oh my god.
Yeah, worms, mate. I used to show off eat worms as in primary school as a kid. It was pretty gross, but I'm still here.
Favorite comfort food of all time?
Chocolate. Absolutely chocolate. Mate, I've got a hankering for a bag of caramel-filled chocolate pieces I get from the supermarket at the moment. Oh, mate, I'd eat a whole bag of them in one day. I want to go there tomorrow and see if there's more. I'll buy them out.
Any specific brand that you like? Like, for example, Maltesers, Kit Kat, Cadbury, Mars, etc.?
Nah, it's actually like, it's literally like a Cadbury bag of like little bites. So it's Cadbury milk chocolate, and it's got like a little bit of caramel inside of it. And they're just like, you open up the plastic packet and they're all just in there. They're not individually wrapped or anything. They're just in there. The chocolate, you just put your hand in, mate. It's like a bag of chips. It's awesome. Oh, I just keep going back for more. I can't stop, mate. I'm probably going to get diabetes or something, but I just can't stop.
I understand. What's one food or dish you're planning on trying one day?
What's one dish I'm planning on trying one day? Look, I am going to try Brussels sprouts again one day. I haven't eaten Brussels sprouts since I was a little kid, and I absolutely hated them then. But now I'm an adult, and I haven't had them since because I've just had like PTSD or something. But yeah, I really want to try them again with like garlic and butter, and I think hopefully it'll be amazing.
How's your knowledge with games, by the way?
I'd probably say about 6 out of 10. Depends. I've played a lot in my time, but I haven't played most games. Like, I haven't played a lot of retro games.
Because this is a mini game which is based on kill, marry, sleep with.
Yeah.
So I've added a fun mini game where I will name a set of 3 games each time. You will have to tell me which one you would play, which one you'd delete from existence, which one you'd uninstall. And by uninstall, I mean like you can play it once You can play it all the way through, and then it's just you never have to come back to it.
Yeah, okay.
So in this mini game, I will name a set of 3 games each time. You have to tell me which one you'd play, which one you'd uninstall, which one you'd delete. It's called play, delete, uninstall. So once you delete a game, it's gone forever. And by uninstalling, you choose to either play it once or play a game once until the end and then uninstall. Or you can play it or test it out. It's kind of like the demos, you know, but you cannot go back to it once you do that and you decide to move on. And by deleting, you delete, well, it's obvious, but you delete the whole franchise with it. It's gone for everyone.
Okay. Yep. Okay.
You also have 2 jokers that allow you to either keep all 3 games, as in save all 3, or delete all games only. Cannot keep 2 or delete 2 and keep 1, etc. And you cannot uninstall. You can skip, by the way, if you blank out.
I get that.
So starting off with Call of Duty, Counter-Strike, and Battlefield.
Oh, I would keep Call of Duty, uninstall Battlefield, and delete Counter-Strike, because I've never played it.
Okay.
Apex, Fortnite, Valorant.
I'd keep Fortnite. I would uninstall Apex, like I have, and I would delete Valorant.
Valheim, Stardew Valley, Minecraft.
Keep Minecraft, uninstall Stardew, and delete Valheim.
The Sims, Disney Dreamlight Valley, Palia.
I would probably keep Sims. I'd delete Disney Dreamlight, whatever that one was, and uninstall Palia.
Lethal Company, Among Us, content warning.
I would keep Among Us, uninstall uninstall content warning, and delete Lethal Company. Yeah.
Phasmophobia, Demonologist, Devour.
Oh. You know what? I would keep Phasmophobia, I would uninstall Demonologist, and I would delete Devour. Playing on my memory here, mate.
Dead Island, Left 4 Dead, Dying Light.
I would delete Dying Light. I would keep Dead Island. I would delete. No. Yeah, I'd keep that in order. I'd keep Dead Island, and I would uninstall Left 4 Dead. Left 4 Dead was a good game. But I feel like there's probably a lot more to do in Dead Island. I don't know. I enjoyed it.
I honestly love Dead Island 2 more than Dead Island 1.
It just felt nice. I don't know.
Yeah.
Dead by Daylight, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Killer Clowns from Outer Space, the game.
Well, I've never played Killer Clowns. I wanted to play Chainsaw Massacre, so I'd probably keep DBD. I'd keep Dead by Daylight. I'd uninstall Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and I would delete Killer Clowns.
Alan Wake, Resident Evil, The Evil Within.
I would keep Resident Evil, uninstall Alan Wake, and delete the last one. Evil Within, is it? I've never played it before.
Dead Rising, The Walking Dead, Mortuary Assistant.
I would delete The Walking Dead. Dead Rising, and what was the first one again?
Mortuary Assistant.
Mortuary Assistant was good, but I'll tell you what, I'm pretty sure Dead Rising was more gameplay in that. I'd keep that and uninstall Mortuary Assistant.
Little Nightmares, the Alien series, and Silent Hills.
Oh, there's not many Silent Hill games. There's a new one coming out. I would probably uninstall Silent Hill. I would keep Alien, uninstall Little Nightmares, and uninstall keep Alien, uninstall Little Nightmares, and no. Oh wow! Now I've bamboozled myself. I want to delete one of them, but I just don't know what one. All right, I'll keep. Sorry. Okay, skip.
Project Zomboid, Party Animals, Chained Together.
Delete Project Zomboid. Keep 7 Days to Die, and I would uninstall the other one, The Last of Us. Yeah, I'd play that through and uninstall that. I think that'd be one and done.
Chained Together, Party Animals, Fall Guys.
Oh, uninstall Chain Together, keep Fall Guys, and delete the other one.
Party
I don't know, I've
Animals.
never played it. Yeah, I've never played Party
It's
Animals before. Oh, is
so
that the
good.
one? Is that the one that's like Fall Guys or something, but it's with the animals?
Yeah.
That looks adorable, though. I still want to try. I'm gonna use it. Can I use it? Can I retract and use a Joker
Yes,
card? I want them
yes.
all.
Alright. First Joker used.
Cyberpunk, GTA, Saints Row.
I'd delete Saints Row.
Aww.
I'd never played that before. I'd never played that before. I'd keep GTA. There's so much content in GTA.
Uh-huh.
And then the other one was Cyberpunk. Yeah, I would play Cyberpunk and uninstall that. Oh, I was going to say, I was just going to, like, if you could elaborate on Saints Row more.
Saints Row is
but,
like no, Saints Row is like adult GTA. Like GTA is for adults, but this one is like more kinky. Like you can wear nothing and be running. They censor it. You could have, for example, like a dildo, hit people with it. It's a little bit more crazy in Saints Row.
Oh wow, I'd never realised. I just thought it was like a spin-off of GTA that just like
Nope.
never really quite made it. But
No,
there you go.
No. They have like 5 games so far.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Shows
Yeah.
how much I get out of here, doesn't it?
Pokemon, Pal World, Temtem.
I would delete that last one you said.
Mm-hmm.
At the moment, I feel like Pokemon's just like a play uninstall kind of vibe. Like I used to
Yeah.
play them a lot as a kid, not anymore. So I'd
Yeah.
uninstall Pokemon and I would keep
Okay.
Power World.
Have you played Pal World on stream?
Yeah, I love Power World. Yeah, I've played it heaps
Nice.
especially on stream. I used to play it a lot on stream.
Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy, Persona.
I would absolutely keep Final Fantasy.
Uh-huh.
I would uninstall Kingdom Hearts, never played it before, and I would delete the other one, Persona or something.
I highly recommend Kingdom Hearts. It's like Final Fantasy, but you're joined by Mickey, Donald, and Goofy.
Oh wow, okay. I never realised. I just
Into-
absolutely love the Final Fantasies.
And yeah, it's like you go and help the Disney realms, like Sleeping
Wow.
Beauty, Toy Story, for example. Those things, yeah.
Didn't realise. I'd have to look into it. That
you
sounds
should.
cool.
It is on Steam now, so
Okay.
yeah.
Assassin's Creed, Uncharted, and Tomb Raider.
I would keep Assassin's Creed, uninstall Tomb Raider, and delete Uncharted. We've been dipping our toes into DBD lately as well,
Oh,
which has been
wow.
good fun.
So this is it for this episode. I really enjoyed the chat and the banter. Please, guys, go follow Dreamer on Twitch. The username is in the episode title, HpXDreamer. Thank you so much, Dreamer, for being a guest on tonight's episode. I really enjoyed it.
Hey, thanks for having me. I really appreciate coming on your show. Thanks very
no
much
worries.
for having me.
It was a not brief, but like short episode, but it was so fun. Honestly, I've learned more about you. People probably have learned more about you as well.
I will see you guys in the next one. Stay amazing, stay lovely, take care of yourselves, and on to the next episode. Bye.